I broke hip hop in Detroit in 1982. If there's somebody else, if there's another DJ that was in the clubs playing, I would like to meet him. I would like to kick it with him because I could be wrong, I suppose. But Club La Umo, I cracked it officially because that was one of the hottest clubs in the city was Club La Umo, 35 East, 7 Mile. All they played was house music, you know? They didn't want to hear what I had to do, but I had a connection that was so tight, they put me on the turntables. Legendary DJ Ken Collier, house DJ, world renowned. R.I.P. Ken. He was DJing up in there. They didn't want no parts of what I was trying to do. First night I played hip hop in there, they almost snatched me off the turntables and literally almost threw me out. I had to come back the next week and I found a way of mixing hip hop into their house music. And but they was jamming on the house music, I would slide that hip hop in on them, and before they knew it, they was dancing to hip hop, and then they'd be pissed off. And they'd run off the floor. Ken Collier had one of the baddest rap records in history, in Detroit especially, Bad Times, by Kimberly Ball in his crate, and never played the vocal version. He always played the instrumental because it was a fast pace, it was like house music, and never played the rap version until he never even heard it until I played it for him. If you really want to be technical, Highland Park is where I'm born and raised. That's who heard it first. Upon coming back from that trip to New York in '81, I only had about $35 in my pocket. Because this was a spontaneous trip. It was like, hey, let's jump in the car, we went. I spent that on 12 inches records. When I went in that record store, I spent everything I had on records. I came back with about 4 or 5 records that I just started dropping on at all the parties. I DJ'd all the parties around Highland Park, So, and then the La Umo experience really kind of put me on a whole city level. I would play them same 4 records over and over and over. The funky 4+1 with the rapping about. And then Jazzy Sensation, Planet Rock, Jimmy Spicer. The most significant thing that could have happened was in 1983 is Run DMC came down to Hart Plaza and they put on a free concert. And that's when a lot of the people, because I was touching a lot of people. I did a lot of parties. I'm putting this, but they're still so new to people that they didn't know. They're like, what is this shit that he's playing? We don't even know what it is. Once the masses seen Run DMC do it, like, that's what you see Jam Master Jay behind 2 turntables. That's what the fuck he's doing. Then it dawned on a lot of people. A lot of the people that I had exposed this to, they knew what I knew. It was going to be, this was the next best thing going. When we started making hip hop, we got into hip hop, and I watched the seeds that I put out grow into actual rappers and entertainers. All I wanted to do at that point was promote them, but we did struggle with talent at first, and then we struggled with production at first, and then we struggled with videos, and we looked bad at first. I'm not gonna lie. But then it got better, and it got better. And then the Awesome Dre hit, a few other people, Smiley, Detroit's Most Wanted, Chaos and Maestro. We started building up momentum, and it started getting better and better. But the industry has never shown any real love for Detroit hip-hop. And I don't know if it's because they got some old emotions about Motown they don't want us to relive, or so I don't know what it is, but now all the excuses are over with. We've got great production. We've got dope lyricists. We got, from every kind of genre of hip hop that you can imagine, as far as positive, whatever street, whatever level you want to be on, it's there. Production, we got some of the baddest producers that came before and after Jay Dilla, but Jay Dilla set us straight. He put us out there, and the artists still don't get on. Eminem cracks the world's head. We still don't have like a pool or nobody wants to tap into this. They think that's the only talent. There's no knock on any of those other, but it's a pool of dope artists here that they're not tapping into for whatever reasons. I don't know.